Barely got that one. Oh, there's a miss. Yo, what's up, LP? Mr. Hoggy? Ugo, what's up? Can't stay, but I like to hit the O. Yeah, made this guy here today. Came out not too bad. Kind of weird. I had a little bit of trouble with the sanding on this guy. It looked like pretty much bang on, ready to go. Went all the way up to 3,000 grit, and there's these weird. I don't know. It might have been from something in my pocket. That could have been it too. Dinging it. Something dinging it in my pocket maybe, but there's like a little dings in it somehow. How's the temperature there? It's hot as fuck, Larry. It's hot as fuck. We had a couple of cool days, and today is not a cool day. Not even a little bit. Whew. It's actually kind of brutal. Thanks, LP. Shoots pretty good. Hold on, let me let the pooch in. Go on, ding dong, we'll play the ball then. That's it. Let's get this lens a little cleaner here. There we go. Saw a little bit of glare on that thing there. Looks like a piece of furniture. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I figured I would give it a try to do to make a natty Avro. I haven't tried one. This is the first one I ever made, so it had its issues. I tried putting it on the router to shape it up, but I think my bit was old and beat up, and it started causing me it was starting to skip a little bit and bind up and get weird. Wasn't very good. I have another nice chunk of beach. I have a nice chunk of beach still that I can make another, probably 2 more of these out of, and I think I'll save that one for a rainy day and see how it goes. But if I want to, or if I feel the urge, I still got plenty of room on this thing. It's a really thick frame. I got plenty of room on this thing to sand her down and start over, and try to really tidy it up, make it look much better. I probably could get there if I wanted to, but I'll probably not be selling this one anyway, because like I was saying, I had a bit of a trouble. It took a big chunk out of the bottom there. I had to glue it back shut. So this one's going to be for me, but I could always get some work together and kind of get this thing figured out and cleaned back up again. Mark, my friend, you lost your hair. Don't worry. I'll also lose my hair someday. All right. Good luck, Mark. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I also made another one this week, or just yesterday. I'll show you my yesterday work. I made this guy here. A little carbon fiber one. I had a little bit of issue with glue, so this one won't be going out either. But this one came out quite nice. I'm thinking about giving this one another sand, and then I might even do a PL finish on it and solve that little glue problem that I had. I didn't realize that I had dropped it down on a... Gosh, I'll get you in the sun and give you a look at this. I didn't realize that I put it down and there was a little drip. And that side looks pretty damn good, I'd say. But this side here, I put it down when I was done sanding it, and I got glue there and I got glue there, and I can't seem to get rid of it. I tried sanding it, but that's the problem with carbon fiber. When you go down too far with carbon fiber, it causes you major issues and it ruins your piece. So I tried sanding as much as I could, but I couldn't seem to get rid of it. But anyway, if I do a PL finish on this thing and give it a quick covering and sand it down, make it all really smooth, those 2 little spots will disappear. And then, well, then I have some options, but this one came up pretty damn good. Shoots nice too, and look how thin that is. Like, it's super, super thin. Hold on a second. Ooh, close up. Just to give you an idea of the thickness. Yep, just throw it on the ground. Perfect. So that's an 8mm steel ball. We're probably like 10mm for the frame, maybe 9.5. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, and it shoots real nice too. I really like those thin frames. Yeah, that guy came out pretty decent. Beech wood is really nice. I'm surprised people don't use it more often. Maybe I'll give you a look at this one in the sun too. Yeah, it came out not too bad. Not too bad. It's just right here. I got some dings in it somehow. I don't know what caused that. See that? 1, 2, 3. They weren't there when I sanded it out. It was all smooth like everywhere else pretty much. This is over buffing. But anyway, I got tired of sanding and doing shit in the shop, so I was like, fuck it, that's it. I'm coming outside to shoot and have some fun. Chat with my friends. So here I am. Can I shoot now? Yes, I can, Bowser. I'll shoot. Oh, let's get that target back in. So inside that target box, the little brown one down at the bottom is about 1 inch round, and the other one just above it, the blue one, is about 1 inch round and a 1.25 inches long. So let's see if we can. We'll start off with the blue one. We'll work our way down. So I am just aiming for that little round bit down at the bottom. Sometimes we go a little high. Oops, or left. But I mean, I prefer a thinner frame, but coming off of the, this thing was a tree branch about 3.5 hours ago. So. And a hard tree branch too. I don't know if any of you guys ever tried working beech wood, but man, that shit's hard. I barely got that one. I got the other catch box up here. Maybe we'll. There we go. Just got that one too. Maybe we'll go down onto the. No, I'd rather stay in the shade. It's way the fuck too hot outside. Oh, there's a miss. All right, so we hit it a bit on the right side to make it skip over to the left, and you got to try to hit it on the left side and make it skip back up to the right. A little bit more left, and I think we'll be able to get it over. Just caught it again. All right, maybe we'll just keep beating it up there, and eventually it'll find its way back. There we go. See what I'm missing in the chat. Yes, thanks. Wood grain popping. Yes, sir. Charles Larson, what's up? Nice shot. Thank you very much, sir. And we have good afternoon, ATO. How you doing, mainly? Just shooting a new build. I made this guy here this morning in the garage. Little Avro natty. Figured it would be a fun shoot. What's up, Mr. Leon? How you doing, buddy? And Rob's in the house, Mr. Ropa. How you doing, sir? You fine, sirs? Well, look at this. I wish I had those numbers yesterday. They were doing pretty good today, but yesterday we were stinking it up. Couldn't get 30 people in the chat at the same time yesterday. And today we're up near the hundreds like usual. Yeah, smashing it with the natty. Pretty happy with the way this turned out, actually. It actually feels really nice in the hand. I've got some Omega Slings Electric White on here, along with, oh, again, I just knocked it back over, along with a pouch that I got from the insane Spain shooter, Mr. Gasper Akron. Gave me these pouches, and I quite like them. They're a little bit wider than usual what I shoot, but I find I have less, I don't have to grab it as much. There's more surface area with the rough side on the pouch that it actually lets me relax my hand a little bit more. Show you the pouch I'm shooting. Little cow leather pouch. Works out pretty good. What's the difference? 11 meters. A beautiful piece of furniture. Thank you, sir. Thank you. What's the 3 best tips I can give? Pretty simple. Over your don't overpower your bands. Off by 1. Nah, 10 meters. That's what I usually say, but it's actually 11. I measured it not too long ago. Anyway, yeah. So best 3 tips I can give for anybody shooting. Number 1 is practice. If you find you're getting too frustrated, put it down, come back and try it again later. Number 2, don't overpower your bands. Start off light and work your way up. The less draw weight that you have is going to give you a little bit more stability and more control over your forehand and your release. If you've got a death grip on something and you're trying to release it, you have to release it a little bit more abrupt. You can't just like gently let it slip through your fingers in the beginning. That takes a lot of practice. And number 3, man, just have fun. Get onto one of these things, join in the community, have a little bit of fun here. There's many people out here that can shoot real well, and a lot of people that will share their knowledge with you. That's what I would say. Yo, Ropa, man, how bad did that get, dude? That's like freaking awful. Yeah, I don't know why the chat filter last time it always does seem to do top messages, and then I end up missing a. Do you feel blame? Are you mad? Do you feel like? Oh, Jesus. Please shut up, my bestie. See you later. So what caused all that mess, Rob? Like what jacked you up like that? I know you'd mentioned it. In the last live, but I can't remember the whole details. I was thinking it was some kind of bee sting or something, wasn't it? Here from Tennessee. What's up, Zachary Smith? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for that, and God bless the UK for loving this. Oh, thanks, man. Some large wasp bee. Holy shit. Hey, you know what, Rob? I want to send you. I'm going to send you a little video in a private message in a minute. Okay, this is something that my friend videotaped on his property. It looked like this fucking huge yellow jacket. It was like gigantic, like 1.25 inches long. I don't know. I'll send you a video of it. Tell me if that's what that shit was, because that thing was flying around on my buddy's property up here, which is kind of weird. And he's like a bug and reptile guy, and he was kind of like, I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but it's the biggest thing I've ever seen, and it was buzzing around his house. It almost looked like one of those Japanese hornets and those fucking monster things. I bet that hurt like fuck. That must have been bad. That must have hurt bad. Tell you what, there might be something to this natty. I'm liking it. Definitely shoots nice. Feels good. Oh, there's a miss. I got 7 in a row. Time, please. Where are you whip at? That means time right now is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can you say get well soon? Christine loves the footage. Well, get well, Christine. Hope you're feeling better. What's going on with Christine there, Tim? What's happening with Miss Christine? They took a flesh sample to analyze, and hopefully they can. So, do they not even know what it is that caused that? Maybe they're going to try to figure out what kind of bug it was, or do you know already? Had a fall. Been in A&E for 8 hours. Oh shit. A&E is, what is that, like the hospital or clinic or something? What was the pain like, Rob, when it stung you? Was it like a regular bee, or was it like far worse? All right, so we're gonna hit the blue one, I guess, around 10 times, and then we're gonna drop down to the little fella below it and see how we can get some good shots on that one with it. So on the other carbon fiber little guy, I didn't put any band grooves in it, but I think I'm going to. I was shooting yesterday with it, and it started to I had some band slip, so I retied it on the fork tip, and oh shit, I retied it on the fork tip, and now it's staying there. But I don't want to fuck with it. I'm just gonna put one side in with the band grooves, and there won't be any issues. On this natty here, I did both sides, and that's gonna lock those bands into place. They're never going anywhere. But the on the carbon fiber one seems to be a little bit slippy, so I think I'll just route out a band groove, and I'll sand it up nice after and call it done. I don't think we'll have any problems with it afterwards, so there'll be no more movement. Not for certain exactly. 0 from 10. It was an 11. Okay. Yeah, it was one of those. Coyote Peterson checking the sting index and rolling around on the floor screaming like a motherfucker, I guess. Oh man, I don't mean to laugh, dude. I really don't. But man, holy shit! What the fuck you shooting, dog? I'm shooting a little slingshot that I made out of a tree branch this morning, man. Yeah, I'm going native on you, bro. I'm going native. That's it. Look at that. Boom. I don't even know how many times we've hit that at this point now. We must be close to 10. Probably over, actually. So I think what I'll do is I'll hit... That was a miss. I'll hit 2 more times and we'll drop it down. Drop it down to the little guy. There's one. There's 2. I'll take that. See what's going on in the chat. Looking good, Mark. Hey, thank you, Mr. Luke. How you doing, buddy? That's this morning's build. Bust out a little natty Avro. Real chunky looking thing though. It's got some ass on it. You know what I mean? But it shoots decent. Self-made slingshots. Yes, sir. I made this one yesterday. This one's all out of carbon fiber and G10. That's pretty nice. Shoots pretty good too. I'm gonna switch it up to this one a little bit later. All right, we're gonna hit that little fella down at the bottom now. We'll get some shots on it, and then we'll see how it's going. So what's everybody up to? Hey, by the way, man, that Discord thing is fucking cool. It's really cool. I'm loving it. Good place for all us slingers to hang out, chat, check stuff out without being into 100 different groups. There we go, finally. It'll be pretty damn slick, I think. I'm not much of a Facebook guy, which is kind of annoying, I guess, but I haven't quite figured out how the whole Discord thing works. But I'm pretty much liking it. It's pretty damn cool. Oh, there's a miss. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit while. I'm not really a techie kind of guy, if you know what I mean. But it seems pretty user-friendly. Like when you're looking down and you're just kind of going through each little channel that's there, they got everything just sitting there, just hanging out. So all you got to do is click into it, I think, and then I think you either join the page or not, and then you're good to go. Seems like it anyway. You know what? I'm gonna grab the hide this user from this channel for an edit. How's that edit? I bet you that was the best fucking edit anybody has seen. That's what I'm saying. You just got an ATO edit. Suivan X, let's go. Yeah. With the I got one of the fork tips on this. It's a little bit rounder than I prefer. I like it to be a little bit more sharp, so on the smaller target, it's a little bit more challenging, but I think if I just give it a second, I'll be able to be pretty precise with it. I just need to stabilize the forehand just a little bit more. Oh, just caught that one. Oh, there's a miss. Permanent edit. Yeah. No, dude, I know I'm being a little bit ridiculous, but I'm just so sick of the fucking shit. Like, just the last couple of lives have just been ridiculous. The only thing I don't quite understand are the threads, which are like subcategories to subcategory. Yeah, I don't know how that works yet. Right now, I'm just target shooting, buddy. You can see them. They're right there. Humpty Dumpty, you talking about me? Man, I thought you were talking about your mom, but you got the name wrong. It's Hump Me Dump Me. Oh, shit. Yeah. Boom. See you later. Hope to try that Discord. Sounds awesome. Oh, Ropa, I think you're gonna like it, man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You can you got a bunch of things in there. Everyone's kind of like locked in on there, and you can have you have different categories and different, I guess, genres you could go and get into, like builder stuff or trick shots or all that. Oh, wow, what a flinch. It's pretty cool. I got a little bit more work to do to get more, I guess, more comfortable in it, just to figure things out. But it's pretty neat. They send you notifications, and it's all there. Oh man, miss. Shark fin, how you doing? Ooh, sick burn. Sketchy. You put up how to for the threads, and they pop up on the home page. Yeah, I saw that. It was kind of cool. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple how it works though. Like when I first popped it open, I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is this?" And it took me a couple of minutes just to poke around a little bit and check some stuff out, and it seems to be pretty neat. Pretty user friendly for some old fart rednecks like me. So it works out pretty good. Oh. So how many, what the fuck is you? There you go, bro. Get the fuck out of here, you. That's it. You crazy ass hornet. Hopefully we look better than the last one we tried to get going. Oh, have you guys tried to do something like this before? Nice shirt, sir. Thank you, Lee. Up the irons, bro. Up the irons. I think the older guys are going to be hesitant, but it's super easy. Yeah, I agree. Oh, this is easier than the forum, man. That's why I don't go onto the forum all that often. There was I was on the slingshot forum for quite a while. It's actually where I met Hoggy way back in the day. Hoggy was probably the first slingshot guy I ever started talking to. But I had a pretty good time at the thing, but getting in and out and trying to talk with everybody, and kind of navigating all the ins and outs, and then all the pissing and the moaning started over there, and I just said, fuck this. A lot of people talking shit and sending people stupid fucking messages, and anyway. It seems some people had like a zero tolerance, and other people could pretty much say and do what they want, which was kind of fucked. But I think it's pretty simple when you just follow the fucking guidelines. Just don't be a douche. Rule number one. Rule number one, don't be a douche. Rule number two, don't be a douche. About a year and a half ago. Oh, cool. I seen it flying and flinched, Mark. Yeah. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Do you cant to the frame when you shoot? Yeah, I do a little bit, because when I anchor, Luke, if I'm going to be stacking the forks up like this, and I turn my pouch, so I'm more of an even pouch. I'm doing that, but I end up leaning over, and I find my lean caused me issues. So now I anchor on a 45, or like similar to a 45, and you'll see I'll adjust my grip and my pouch hand. I'll kind of like tweak it a little bit, and I do that so I could stand up straight, so it eliminates one thing. Rule number no. We demand wolfies. Woofies. No audio. Smo does the same thing. Yeah. I started doing that recently because I found I'd end up leaning over and leaning over more and leaning over more, and it was like, no, this is no good. Audio good? Yeah. I've been having that. I've been finding, even on Paul's live too the other day, Paul was saying that he had some there's some people were saying in his live that they couldn't hear him in some places, and other places it was working. And I've had that a couple times on my too. I think it's just a location thing. I'm not actually using a mic today. I'm just using the one right off my phone, so it should be pretty good, or I think it should be pretty good anyway. Well, I'll tell you what. This natty turned out to be a win. I'm liking it. Let's take a couple more shots and then we'll switch it up to the carbon fiber one. 2 more hits is what we need. 2 more. There's one. Oh, something's wrong with my flipper. It looks weird. I wonder if it's starting to come apart. There it was. Okay, I was stuck sideways. All right, so we'll put this guy down for a bit, and we'll pull out the carbon fiber one. I think I might sand that guy down and do a refinish on it. I think I can completely save that one, except for that little chunk out in the bottom, but fuck it, it's on the bottom. All right, so look at the difference in thickness on these. Where are we here? Oop, there we go. Look at the difference. I should probably measure that one. I think it's probably around 9 or 10 millimeters thick. The carbon fiber is 3.2 millimeters, 3.5 maybe, and the and that's a 1 millimeter liner inside. No, I don't think I could hit any birds with it, man. They're way too small for me. Woo. Yeah, definitely shoots a little bit quicker. This one, I've got the bands a little shorter on this one. There we go. We'll start off with the blue fella. Just to warm up with the small one. Oh yeah, I think this one I had the same problem with it last time. I shoot a little bit high. I was planning on making a 90 millimeter, but I think I sanded a little bit too much and made it a little bit on the small side. There we go. Yeah. I've got some FedEx supposed to be coming today to drop off some maker's marks, because I was all out. Oh, there's a floater. Actually, it might be him right up front. Way too small as he repeatedly hit a squirrel ball on the move. Yeah. Sometimes that little squirrel ball, it just needs to be punished. Oh shit! Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, there we go. So the last time I ordered my pins, I was a little pissed off because one of the ones that they sent me had a ooh, they sent me a pen. Yeah, one of the ones that they sent me on one of the sides, it was way off. It's supposed to be, yeah, that's brass. Yeah, so these ones are dead center. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. So that's good. We got those guys in there. So that'll get me 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 slingshots. And if I cut them into little biscuits, way more. Expensive as fuck though, with all the shipping and everything. There's a chunk of money. Oh, you better believe it, buddy. With shipping and everything, it's like a fucking $100. I had a guy that was harassing me to buy them from like Pakistan or something. I think he was from, and his work looked pretty decent, but he wanted me to pay $36 USD each one for a 3-inch piece, which is even smaller than that. That one's like I think it was like 4 or 5 inches long. And I was just like, fuck, dude. You know, he's like, oh, no, it's good. I'm going to make it. I'll send it to you. It's going to cost $36 for the US for the pin, and another $30 for shipping for 2 little pins like that. I'm like, fuck, no, it ain't going to happen, bro. Not at those prices. Definitely not at those prices. It's absurd. Alright, so we'll go for 10 shots on top, then we'll switch it to the bottom. See, whenever I forget to cant my frame a little bit. Yeah, see? I mean, I canted that time, but I hook it a little bit to the left. Wah-wah. Yep, I think I shoot the natty better than this one. I was killing it yesterday with this thing when I brought it up to try it out. Also, I'm not a huge fan of these pouches. I'll show them to you in a second. I find they're a little bit rough on the release. There's something about the little holes in them that they don't slip off my finger the way I like it to. Yeah. See, this is not really a pit pouch, but it does have holes in it. But when you pinch the ball, I'll show you something here. When you pinch the ball and you're holding it and getting it into your draw, sometimes you could see like a little circle where your finger goes in, and it doesn't seem to release or slip out of the fingers as cleanly as a smooth leather pouch or a microfiber pouch. It definitely does give you good grip, but the only problem is with the grip, it also fucks with your release a little bit. I lost count. We must be close to 10, somewhere around there. Anyway, we'll hit it 2 more times and drop down. We're going to try to hit it 2 more times, then we'll drop down. Yep, making me work for it. Fuck, shooting high. Why am I shooting high? Must be anchoring wrong. Fuck. I should have said I'm going to miss 10 times. And then we're going to go from there and drop down to the smaller one because, you know, the top one's just too easy. Oh, just touched it, but not enough to make a flip. Yeah, the top one's too easy to miss. There we go. Whew, that was work and embarrassing. How are we doing today, Fishing Geek? We're doing good, buddy. Two Bob, what's happening? How's Hawkeye doing? Good old boy. What's up, dude, man? I have fainting spells. I was wondering if you had any experience or advice. Nope. Sorry, don't. Love from India, bro. How you doing, Shadow Gaming? What's up, player? Simon, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Grab the camera for an edit. No, see you later, King Muffin. Glad to see you're normal. Some guys on YouTube never miss. Oh, I miss, but sometimes I don't. So it is what it is. I've done more than enough shooting live for anybody to know what I'm capable of. So I think I've been doing a 3-hour live every Sunday for the last year at least. So if anybody sees me missing or hitting everything, sometimes I hit a shit ton, like in the beginning of this video, and sometimes I miss a shit ton, like I just did now. It's normal. All shooters go through this. Anybody who says they don't are full of shit. Michi, see you later, buddy. Be an ignorant fuck somewhere else. Thank you. Bye-bye. Regards from Africa. How you doing, Eric? Hi, guys. I'm from Hungary, and you guys, I'm from Canada. Rajmi? Horvath? Ah, you got them before I did, Ropa. All right. Let's try some of those bottom ones there. That little bottom fella. Oh, we got it. Let me get some of that.
No kickboxing today. Only work.
Work?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, terrible. Yeah, sometimes with these pouches when I'm shooting, I just feel them. I feel it slipping through my fingers, but it doesn't feel right. I don't know. Maybe it's something the way I grab it, or I don't know. But it starts to wear on my fingers a little bit. I much prefer the microfiber pouches or the leather ones. But straight up pouches. A lot of these little pit style pouches, or these 3-hole pouches, like I like to call them, they're actually pretty good, but you really have to break them in. Like, it's going to take some time to soften them up, and where they're not going to be a pain in the ass anymore. Then I've done actually some pretty, I had a red one like this, and I was able to, it was like a go-to for me for a while, and it was shooting and landing, but it took me a long time to get it there. There we go. Took me a real long time to get it there, get it comfortable. Yeah, I think today the last bit of building I'll be doing is getting some band grooves in there. You can see it's starting to pull up again. I'm gonna take like 2 or 3 more shots with it, and we're gonna swap it out. Yeah, it's starting to pull out for sure. And this is the one time where you don't want to pull out. Maybe one more hit. It just sucks. It's on the top fork, so if it does let go, it's hitting me right in the eyeball. There we go. All right, we're gonna put that aside. I'm gonna have to get some band grooves cut into that. That way we won't be eating any shots in the face, because that sucks. It's 12 p.m. in India. Holy shit. Hey, Smo, what's happening, bro? Hey, Smo, how did your live turn out yesterday? It looked like you were getting rid of all your extras. United Creator, how you doing? Yo, can I ask a question, please? Sure, ask a question. Pakistan is better than India? See you later. Boom. Bye-bye. Have you ever had a rubber snap when aiming? Yes, I have. About 4 or 5 times. Hot as hell over here. Yeah, here too, Atlantic Woodsman. It's stinking hot. I'm gonna have to wring the ball sweat out of my socks a little bit later. Yes, you could ask me a question. Ask your question, please. I can tell you get a lot on your chest, including tits. Thanks. I'm wearing it as we speak. Cool. Went well. I'm hoping I won't be on the hook for shipping. Oh, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Can you grab the camera for a football edit? I can do this, though. I can toss you on your way and say, go fuck yourself with those edits, because it's dumb as fuck. Do you know Spanish people speaking Arabic in Spain and Chinese speaking German in China? I don't know Spanish. I speak English and a little bit of French. Shipping sucks. Yes, it does. I just sold a few frames and had no idea how much shipping could be. It sucks, dude. It does. 420 news, boobies. Yep, we all like them. Everyone's so worried about saving the polar bears and the cheetahs and all these things. You know, they're out there looking for the thylacine. I say, fuck all that shit. Save the tits. That's it. Mr. Clean. That's original. Yeah, Luke, it's not fun. Nah. I know, I made a mistake one time. I had a guy from the UK reach out to me, and he's like, hey, ATO, do you have any extra, any spare slingshots you want to send me? I'm like, yeah, sure, bud. No problem. I'll send you this slingshot. It was a titanium Yayen from GZK. I'm like, I'll send it to you tracked. No problem. Don't worry about it. Guy gave me his address. I went over there. I sold it to him for $100. Shipping cost me 70. I was like, fuck. I thought it was going to be like 30 bucks, you know? But anyway, so the guy offered to give me more money back. I'm like, no, we agreed on this, and that's it. You need to get their shit together with that. Yeah. You know, I don't really mind so much if they're going to come in here and troll and actually say something funny. But when they're in here with that same fucking Lamar edit thing, like, what the fuck, man? What the hell is that? What time is it over there? It's 2:34. There can't be that many people wanting to do that fucking edit. There can't be. So I think it's just how you guys doing? We're doing all right there, Mr. Kyle. I'm just shooting a natty I made this morning, a little Avro natty. Yeah, so it's just kind of like, dude, stop being a bunch of douchebags. I don't understand why there's so many people. They got to be bots. It's got to be. There can't be that many clowns out there. And I'm sure. Hi, Stephanie. EH123. Bald. Oh, look at you. Oh, man. It's 1:34 a.m. over here. Yeah, so now when they come in and they start doing their stupid shit, I just toss them. And that's it. Yo, Knuckle, what's happening, bro? Yeah, it's not even worth my time anymore. I mean, after that last guy that we kept on kicking out and he kept on coming back somehow. Yeah, whatever. We start getting those stupid Lamar edit things or whatever. It's like, fuck, man. Or name a car for an edit. There's like 500 times people ask me that fucking question. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I think today for the building, I will get that that band groove cut inside that the carbon fiber guy and call it good. Hey, Smo, you still in the chat? I got a question for you, buddy. I got a building question. Woo. Natty's on fire. Hit a squirrel. There's no squirrels around, buddy. Joseph, what's happening, man? We look like MTX. What's happening? I'm here. Cool. So, carbon fiber. You can't really sand this shit too much, right? Otherwise, it causes all kinds of problems. But have you ever done one of those CL finishes on a carbon fiber frame? Have you ever tried that? Up the irons, man. Thrash X, of course, maiden rules. And if you have, what kind of success have you had? How do I aim? Oh, that's a tough one, man. Yeah, CA finish. Yeah. What did I call it? I don't know. The crazy glue finish. The super glue finish. While you guys are doing your thing, I'm going to run down there and get some more ammo. Yeah, Jordan, the reason why I'm asking is because I got a little drip when I'd put the thing down. I got a little drip of goop on it. Yeah, I think I can do that. I might give it a try and see if I can get this thing set up. CL is CA in Mark's books. Yeah, CA, CL, I don't know. Whatever, the crazy glue shit. Whatever they call it. I think I was calling it PL the other day too. I don't know. I'm a bit of a special case. I super glue. The super glue shit. You'll have to coat it with a lot of coats, like 10 or more, and very lightly sand, some high grit, 1000. Yeah, that's what I'll try. More coats is better. Be careful on the edges and corners, not to cut through the finish. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, that part of it I'm okay with. I had my other frames there, the little wood ones that I'd made, and those ones came out really good with the super glue finish. I just never tried it on a composite ever, really, except for the little bit that's on the liners that are on the other one, but that worked out fine. I did find that if I ever buffed it before I put the stuff on, it caused problems. So as long as I don't buff it before, I just sand it down really fine with like a 3000 grit, I can put that stuff on after, and it just makes a beautiful finish. But I'm gonna give that a try. My favorite, I love Rime of the Ancient Mariner is probably my favorite. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cover this. Boom. See you later. With the woods, CA is absorbed into it deeper, and the grains and industrial materials don't absorb. You'll need lots of coats. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. I actually bought. I've got some more glue coming in. Probably tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna give this guy a complete overhaul because I'm really liking the way it shoots. I wasn't sure if I mean the goal of today was just to try to see if I can get an Avro out of a tree branch, and just to see how it would turn out. I did give it a kind of a half-assed go of it, but I'm gonna sand this whole thing down again and redo it. It's gonna be work because this shit dries fucking hard. But I really like the way it shoots. Shoots nice, feels great. And I think the next time around, I'll instead of putting it, actually, I put it through my router. I should have just rough cut it out and then put it through my router and seen how it was gonna react. But I was using an old bit. My last one. It was my last one that I was using my last one, and it was kind of beaten up and worn out, and it started to jump and cause all kinds of fucking problems. Anyway, I gotta get some new ones in. I'm gonna order some in bulk because I don't find they last all that long, especially if you're using to route out like composites like G10 or carbon fiber. They just really dulls them out quick. I thought about sharpening them, but nah, fuck it. For the price that you pay, you can get, depending on where you buy them from, you can get them quite cheap. You can get them quite cheap, and you know, you use them and toss them, I guess. Probably the best bet. But I've got one of those flush, what do they call them? Flush with the bearings on it. Flush cuts with the bearings for the router. Works great. I had an idea that I would get one that was a little bit longer, and I'd be able to do the bearing on the top and the bearing on the bottom, and that way I can get a little bit more out of a routing bit. But my routing table doesn't allow it to go down far enough to be able to get the second one, unless I want to start shimming everything up with these blocks or something, and I'm not willing to fuck with that. So it'll look like glass if you do it right. Both G10 and carbon fiber love CA, so it'll cover pretty evenly. Cool. So when it comes in tomorrow, maybe I'll do my band groove in that little carbon fiber guy, and then see how it's going to work out, see how it comes together. Fish Geek, how are we doing today? We're doing all right. Shooting a new natty that I busted out this morning off the out of a tree fork. Pretty good. Made it at a beach. Let's try epoxy resin. Yeah, that might work too. Edriel, how you doing? Hi to Edriel. Yeah, I was chatting with Andrea a little bit this morning, and he was showing me how he cuts out his G10. It's pretty crazy how he does it. He drills it out. So he goes around his drawn out piece, and he just hits it with the drill press and drills all the pieces out, and then sands them out on a belt sander. Ooh, lost my mojo. I don't know what happened here. Oh yeah, let's take a break. How are those bands attached? It's called wrap and tuck. So basically what you do, you can see from the side there, I've got these little grooves cut in here. So you basically lay your bands on top, and then you wrap the, well, how I do it, I wrap the elastic 3 times, then I fold up the little piece, the little tag end that's left, I wrap it 3 more times, and then I put a little string down, and I wrap it 2 more times, and I put the rest of the elastic through, and I pull it through the other 2, and it stays like there, it doesn't come off. I have no idea about your sexuality, but you are a fucking loser, Barry. See you later. Gerard, shout out to Gerard. Are you out here, Atlantic Woodsman? Yeah, it looks really good. 3B slingshots, they look really good when you take your time and you just sand them down really nicely. Nathan Masters on one of his, I think it's his old channel, he has a tutorial on how to do it with that stuff, and putting it on nice and thin, layer after layer, do like 5 to 7 layers or something, going over it over and over and over again, and then when you're sanding it down, just sand it down until you stop seeing little shiny bits. And man, it really works great. He has a really good video on it. I can't remember. I think somebody sent. I think Smo sent it to me. I think so. Somebody sent me that video. Or maybe Leon. I can't remember. But somebody sent me that video, and I watched it a while back. And then I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not. It seems to be a lot of work. Maybe what I'll do is I'll keep on using my polyurethane and just spraying it on. But I actually tried it on my last couple of slings, and the one Kyle one has that coating, and I have another one that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. So I think I might. I don't know. I'm going to be doing this from now on, though. I really like the way it's finished, and it's really durable. I was showing my dad it the other day, and you know, we did it. We let it dry for like 5 minutes, and then we did a little sanding on it, and then I showed him that you can just run it right under the water, and like you could see the protection it gives your whatever it is, your piece. And man, what a difference. Yo, what's up, Shades? I bet Barry hugs trees and got pink hair. Yeah, maybe. I have a metal slingshot with a rubber band, and I use it from there. Oh, cool. Are you Canadian? Yes, I am. I'm going to make a slingshot out of Wedgwood and then have the attachment points like that. Yeah, that works, man. Yeah, that'll be nice. The only thing is, I would definitely say, a fishing geek, be careful if you're making it out of boards. You don't want to use it out of board. This came out of a tree fork. The thing with the tree fork, hopefully you could see it, but when you look inside there, you can see the rings. That's what gives it the strength. So if you just make it out of a board, it can split out on you. It's not nearly as strong, so be careful with that. Oop. There we go. Knock the back straight. Let's get that little one. Oof. I missed that thing by like 3 inches. That was really bad. Gunpowder, guide me how I make gunpowder from firecracker charcoal. How's Southfield weather today? The weather's hot up here, buddy. Mark, you're back. Just saved me $45 piece of wood splitting on me. Yeah, it can get a little bit risky. Jerry, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough one today, man. It's freaking hot out here. It's really hot out here. There we go. I was planning on coming out here and doing a video, but it's like 40 degrees. I'm not fucking with that. Not down there in the sun. No way. I have I've got two videos to do. I've got the Avro from Prime Fork. I'm gonna be just doing a look at it. And you know, going through the specs or whatever it is. I'm gonna keep my 2 cents about it to myself because it is my design. But I'm gonna leave it at that, just to show you guys what's available from Prime Fork at this point. And I also got a Hooligan that I want to do a video on. And Andrew said I didn't need to, but I want to do it because it's a pretty damn cool frame. I really like shooting it. So I'm going to do a review on that one too. I just don't know when. Time is at a... Not much time. Time's tough. And whenever you have time, it's like fucking 45 degrees outside or raining. So it's kind of hard to figure out when I'm going to be able to do these things. But we'll see. I'll see if I can get some time next week to shoot a couple of videos. There we go. That little guy's taking an ass whooping now. If I can get some time to do some videos and then make a couple of slingshots that I'll be happy with, and maybe I can get some of these out to you guys. I got some materials coming, some wood, some micarta. And then we'll see how it goes. Oh, little miss. Little miss means take a break. Show your frame, man. Here you go. It's a little natty Avro shades. It's a thick little fella, but it shoots nice. Who's there? How you doing? We should do a maker's trade. You want to do a maker's trade? We could. That would be kind of cool. I got a nice chunk of beach in my garage, just waiting to be turned into a natty. We could do it. I'll start working on something. Smo, and if I get something that I'm happy with, I'll let you know. Yeah, we'll do natties, man. Yeah, why not? I got a beauty that like this we could do if you want. We can do natties. Or the other ones too if you want. I can do that as well if you want. No problem. You let me know. Actually, I've got a no, that one I gotta sell that one. Okay, but yeah, we can do it. Yeah, I got a bunch of CA coming too. It's in the mail. It should be here tomorrow. Yeah. Definitely, I'd love to see what your thoughts are on the Avro. I'll make you an Avro. Send that towards you. What's your preferred fork width? I only have templates to make a 90. I could probably fuck with it a little bit, but what's your preferred fork width there, Jordan? Did I ever go to an Iron Maiden concert? No, I just missed one. I just missed one not too long ago. Looks gay here, so keep on moving then, bro. Can't believe I missed that. That was so silly. I was not in the right place. Hey, what's the difference between a vitamin and a hormone? Let me know, Bandit. Is that a banana? Nope. Nice shots. Iron Maiden 4 times in the 80s. Oh, sweet. I like whatever fork on width. I'll figure it out. Oh, okay, cool. You can make a fun. How many banana you got in those pockets? Wouldn't you like to know? Weird mob. Yeah, I know, buddy. Yeah, they just float in here one after another, cause some shit and split. Oh, yeah, another Lamar Edge. Yeah, okay, here you go. Here you go. I got an idea. Boom. Here, go edit Lamar yourself. Bye. Yeah, I saw Judas Priest, though. I saw Judas Priest at Operation Rock and Roll back in like 1988 or 89. That was cool. That was a cool concert, actually. Had Judas Priest, Motorhead, Alice Cooper, Metal Church, Dangerous Toys, and what was the other one? There was somebody else. It was a pretty cool concert, but Judas Priest came ripping out onto the stage with his motorcycle. It was fucking badass. Helford. Ooh. Yeah. What's up, broski? Dominic, what's happening? Shades. Eileen? Who's Eileen? Just a girl in the world. How you doing? Nope. Oh, what do you call him, woman with Eileen? Yeah. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs at your front door? Matt. Ha ha ha. You're giving very Fobber vibes. It's so slay. I don't know what that means, but okay, cool. In all seriousness, how many bananas do you think you could fit? You know, in all seriousness, just do me a favor and fuck off. Stupid fucking bananas. Yeah, my I guess it's safe to say that my my troll patience meter has gotten pretty low. Pretty low. Yeah, kind of fed up with all the stupid shit. It's 3 o'clock at my place. What shampoo do you use? Haha. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? Well, thank you. I'm glad Jesus loves me. What the fuck funny, bro? God bless. Up the irons. Yes, sir, up the irons. I lick a lot of puss. That's cool. What does a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common? A wet nose. Oh, man. Up the irons. Yes, sir, Billy. You have an OnlyFans? Yes, I do. I'm more of a foot finder guy, though. Check me out on Foot Finder. Look for Hairy and Gnarly. You'll find me. That's it. I'm at Hairy and Gnarly. Hello from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. How you doing, Tommy? What time is it now? Really? Moon? Come on, man. What do you... I don't do anything on OnlyFans. What the hell did you just say? Oh, man. Yeah. I'm just answering stupid with stupid, my man. That's all. That's all that's happening. Gotta have a little bit of fun. People ask me stupid questions, I give them stupid answers. And that's all. Tell you what, though, those little 25mm flippers from Timber 26, sold at Omega, is a fun little target to shoot at. Makes a good sound when you hit it. If you hit it, makes a good sound. And they're pretty damn durable, man. I flip them around. I flip them around probably, I don't know, every few shooting sessions. So they don't just get beaten up on one side, but the other ones too, from the Spanky Monkey ones, those are pretty damn good too. I had one in my garage. I shot at it pretty much all winter. Put a pretty good beating on it. It's starting to come apart now, but it's took an ass whooping. Oh, there's a high shot. That was bad. I noticed the slingshot caught on this year. He's probably 50 channels shooting at a target. I noticed the slingshot thing caught on this year. He's probably 50 channels shooting at targets now. You think this trend will last? Well, I've been doing it since 2018 or 2019, and I think it's still going. So, yeah. Yeah, you can use paintballs and they explode. Yeah, you can. Look like there's a bunch of youngins on here that needs to grow up. Yeah, Kenneth. I'm telling you, buddy. I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing good, Kenneth. Just shooting a little natty that I made today out of a beech tree fork. Cyber Anime, how's your day going? I'm doing good, buddy. Yeah, I really can't wait for that whole Lamar edit thing to fucking disappear, because it's like just fucking stupid. Yeah, we've got a... How long have we been at it for? Not too long, eh? Oh, almost an hour and a half. There we go. it's fun to make your own slingshot. I know a lot of people they ask, you know, like how long would it, you know, how much does it cost to get into the sport and whatever. I mean, if you have a little bit of time on your hands and you've got a saw, you can make one out of a tree branch that you can shoot pretty damn good with, and that's what we're doing here. I mean, we're shooting not so bad today. I'm tearing it up on those little fellas with a slingshot that was a tree. About well, last year it was a tree. This year it was a tree fork. And now it's a slingshot. It's missing a lot. I'm gonna blame it on the slingshot. It's not me. But it's funny, every now and then though you pick up a slingshot and for whatever reason it's one that you can really kill with, and now you keep on missing everything. It's just crazy. First time I've ever seen the slingshot thing online. What are you shooting? Steel balls or what? Looks interesting. What are you using for bands? Okay, so this is the ball I'm using. This is an 8mm steel ball. This one's rusty, not really your best bet. Getting one like this that's nice and clean will fly better. The slingshot I made this morning out of a tree fork, out of a beech tree fork, and I just chopped it up and put some bands on it. The elastic bands that I'm using are they're called the Omega Slings Electric White. I buy them from a place called OmegaSlings USA.com. Really good elastic. They're flat bands, not like the tubes that you would see from back in the day. These shoot much faster, and I won't say that they're more accurate. I shoot flat bands more accurately, but there are some guys out there that are absolute snipers with tubes. So, yeah. Oh, thanks, Doyle. If we ever get stranded on a desert island, I want you on my team, big dog. Slingshots can be lethal. Yeah, they can be, man. They can be. Beech tree fork shot looking clean. Yeah, here, check this one out too. I made this one yesterday. This one's out of carbon fiber and green G10, toxic green G10. Very thin, nice and light, shoots great. We used to make it with Y-shaped branches and the sling with the bicycle tubes. Yeah, well, this was a Y-shaped branch that I cut off of a tree. This is what this was before, and I shaped it out this morning using some hand tools and a power tool, and it worked out great. And we used to use bicycle. You could use bicycle tubes also, and some people use exercise bands back in the day too. After shooting the bicycle tubes, they went to exercise bands, like for resistance training. People were using those. There was probably the most popular was TheraBand Gold for the longest time. People were shooting TheraBand resistance bands for a long time for slingshots. I wonder who the first person was to shoot those things. They're like, hey, you know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try this. Because before that, most people shot tubes. The tubes were the big thing. When I was a kid, I had a slingshot. It was a tube slingshot. I couldn't hit a fucking thing with it. We used to have pink pellet wars with it. And then I said, fuck the slingshot, and I bought a gun instead. But the ooh, I got a 3/8 ball here. Let's see if we can get a hit with one of these guys. All right, we'll go for the blue one up on top. No, just to the left. Oh man, sweat's just pouring into my eyes here. One question. Go ahead, Carol. Ask your question. Yeah, Omega Slings. That's where I buy all my elastic from. But there's lots of good places. You can buy from Omega, you can buy from Simple Shot, you can buy from Wasp, you can buy from Sniper Sling, you can buy from slingshooting.com, you can buy from Caddyshack Catapults, you could buy from Pocket Predator, you could buy from Pro Shot Catapults, you could buy from... If there's anybody I'm missing, guys, put it down in the chat. But there's lots of places you can buy supplies from. Yo, Coin, what's happening, bro? Long time no see. Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah. Here, look at that coin. Right up your alley. A little pinky hole Avro natty. Yeah, somebody, yeah. Well, it would be nice, eh? It would be nice. Yeah, but there's lots of good reputable places. There are a couple that are not, so you have to be careful. You can buy, Precise also. There's the Precise shop, also very good. But for the most part, whenever I'm purchasing, I buy from Omega, I buy from Wasp, I buy from Sniper Sling, and Simple Shot. Probably the 4 places I buy from the most. Caddyshack Catapults, also a very good place where I get my Gong Chi elastic from. But whenever I'm ordering from the UK, the shipping is just horrendous. It costs a fortune. So that part of it's rough, especially if you're just going out to buy like one roll of elastic. If you're going to the UK, or for me, even going to the US, I usually wait until I need a bunch of stuff, and it kind of takes the sting out of the shipping a lot. There was a couple of guys like from Fowler where I just refused to buy from, because you can buy like one thing and he's gonna charge you $30 for shipping. I'm like, fuck you. It's a total ripoff. You can buy a slingshot that costs you $15, but the shipping's gonna cost you $30. And then you go to a place like Simple Shot, where you would end up getting, a roll of elastic, a slingshot, a bunch of shit, and it would cost you $30. So it makes it make more sense, if you know what I mean. But you just got to be careful. Some people are looking to get a profit on their items and get a profit on the shipping, which sucks. Nice slingshot. Thanks, Igor. I want to ban you. I don't like me. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Here, watch. Boom. Bye. Bye, Dan. Talk to you later. Or at least Sagam's. Yeah, my troll game's been on point, eh, Shades? Yes, bro. What's up, Jess? Hey, look at that. We're like 1 away from 100 likes. It's been a very successful live today. I bet you we probably could have sold both those slingshots yesterday if we would have done it today with this kind of numbers. We only had like 30 people show up. We only had like 30 people show up in the chat last time, and after 3 hours of live, I had 2,000 views, which is really bad. Usually I finish a live in between 5 and 10. But man, yeah, stunk it up. Totally stunk it up last time. So it is what it is. Maybe sometime during the week this week, we'll get another raffle going and see if anybody wants that other Avro I made with the walnut on it. That thing's fucking sexy. I kind of want to keep it. maybe I'll. I have a guy that's been asking me if I would be willing to sell him one. Maybe I'll see if he's interested. It's a good looking frame though. Walnut, orange liners, G10. Not G10 liners and a micarta core. Pretty sweet. I'm in on the Avro. Yo, I'm back. What's up, Banana Cat? Are you American? Nope. I was like 99. Ooh, we're at 106 now. We're on fire again. He's Canadian, Jess, but we don't hold that against him. Thanks, Coin. Thanks, buddy. Did you? Yes, I did name it after the aircraft designer. What's good? I'm back. Good. Where do you get your slingshots from? These ones I made, Mohammed. I made this one. And I made this one. We'd love to see a custom Bart Simpson slingshot. Yeah, well, this is pretty close to that, actually. It was a tree fork at one point. Bart likes to shoot the tree forks. Oh, I got another 3/8 ball here. Let's see if we can get redemption on that blue wasp flipper from here. With this big old ball. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Oh, I overcorrected. You're close. You've been learned to spell and you've been banned. Yes, Coin, taking them out and shit talking them on the way out the door. That's what I like to see. How's some going to come in here and troll, but not even spell anything correctly? Fail, 100%. You'd be surprised how often that happens. It's like pretty much endless. It's almost like you kind of look at the guy and you're kind of like, oh, poor you. Language isn't even your first language. You don't even have to pick one. It's just all of them. They're all of them. You're just terrible at all languages. How 12-year-olds can't spell. Yeah. It should be. Yeah. Do you build those target containers? Yeah, I do. Yeah, that catch the BBs. Yes, I do, sir. I've made this one, the one that I'm shooting at. And you can see there's also a barrel somewhere here. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but there's a barrel kind of like hidden in the forest in the back there. That's the, I made that out of a water drum, and that works pretty good too. Happened literally lesser like fucking hell. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that was dirty. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, last shot was a miss. Oh, no, hold on, hold on. Found a piece of ammo that I dropped. Let's see if we can get redemption. Oh, there's another ammo right there. We got 2 more shots. Oh, good thing, because I missed that one. All right. This is my last shot. Let's see if we can get it. There it is. I was just starting to have fun, and the trolls disappeared. Yeah. I'm on fire today. Yeah, we're doing all right, buddy. We're doing all right. Do I have a shop that I could buy a sling from? No, not really. You know what? I'll be honest with you, man. My building skills are not really great. They're okay, I guess we could say. And I prefer to raffle them off. I feel better that I could still get the amount of money in and practice to get good quality frames, goodish quality frames made. And at the same time, the people who are winning will get buy a slingshot for $10 and have it shipped right to their house. So that's it. Oh, no, it's way less than 10%. How many BBs do you salvage, like ratio? A lot of them, most of them will go into the catch box. Every now and then you get a bounce out, but I also have a magnet sweeper, so I just go pass over the grass and I give it a little sweep and it picks up everything. I just having fun. Troll disappeared. Yeah, I can't spell either, but if you are gonna troll, do it well. I agree. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Cliffo. Nice shots, man. Thanks, dude. You look very strong. Well, thanks. Do you sell slingshots I can buy? I do make them from time to time. If I get one that's really, really nice, then yes, sometimes I sell them, but they can be expensive. I want to see Paul play Redemption Song with his locks, learning guitar. That's for my coin, for Mr. Coin Guitar. Yeah. Yeah, you never have to, very rare you have to buy new ones. Like, usually I buy like 5,000 of them. And I just like, I buy 5,000 of them, and if I don't go to the woods and start shooting everything around, shooting all over the place, then it will last way, way longer. I would probably never have to buy anymore for like years. Show me your sling, bro. Here you go. Made this one this morning. I'm gonna sand this one up. Just very flat, but it shoots real nice. And this is one I made yesterday. Carbon fiber G10, but I gotta cut some band grooves into this one. It seems to slip a little bit. I don't like it, so I'll cut some band grooves in it, and then maybe give it like a little a CL finish, clean it all up, buff it up, and it'll be like shiny glass after. It'll look freaking amazing. What kind of BBs do they sell them? They just sell them, man. Just go. I buy mine on Amazon. BC Precision is a good place to buy them from, and there's another place, can't remember the name. Yeah, Shaq's cool. Mark, time to shave the top. You're getting kind of long-haired. Yeah, I know, I'm feeling like a hippie, bro. You should BBs too? Sweet, wait. Those are thick-ass bands. Isn't that overkill? No, these aren't BBs. These are 8mm steel I'm shooting. It's freaking lovely. Well, thank you, sir. Do the bands ever snap when consistent pulling like that? I'm afraid they'd come undone or something. Well, when I wrap and tuck them like this, I've never had one of these come undone. I have had it come loose from a clip before, and that's it. So what I do suggest is when you're going to be putting those things on, just to be kind of careful, I guess. But when you're using or when you're making these things and you have like tapered bands, so they're fatter at one end and skinnier at the other, 99.999% of the time they're going to break down here. I'm shooting 8mm steel balls, buddy. 8mm steel balls. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I gotta hit the road in about a half hour, so I want to relax a little bit before I get going. What's my targets today? I'll show you. This is what I was shooting at. So, the top one. Where's that finger? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the top one, the blue one there. That's a 25mm flipper, so it's about 1 inch wide and about 1.25 inches long. And the one under there is like 1 inch. It's 1 inch round. That's what I was shooting at today. Yep, never forget, very confident in tires. You and your goddamn ant-sized targets. Sorry, dude. I have smaller ones than that. I do. I shoot those sometimes, yeah. Your amicable approach towards strangers in this room feels us to be more listened to you. Oh, why, thank you. Oh, Jackson. See you later. I've never had a chance to make my own flat bands or try different tapers. Pretty much use 1632 tubes. Ah, that'll do it. There's a lot of people who prefer shooting tubes, and that's fine. I'm not much of a tube guy. Whenever I'm shooting tubes, I'm usually shooting clays. And I got a couple of cool targets in the backyard here that I use to shoot clays. But I'm all out. I have a hard time finding good quality clays to shoot where I can stay true like I can with the 8mm steel. Yeah, in my other here, I'll show you right here. I got this guy here set up. Here, I'll show. I got my other catch box right here. I'll show you. So, in this catch box, the one I normally have up there, I usually keep this guy up here, and I ring the bell for trolls when we toss some trolls out. That's usually what the plan is there. But here, I'll show you. So, I've got this guy. See the size of that? It's about 3/4 the size of my thumbnail. I shoot this guy sometimes. This one's about the size of my thumb. And this guy is the same one that's on the bottom on that catch box. So, I just I hook them up inside there. We have the troll bell we keep down at the bottom. Makes a nice little ring ding when you hit it. Could have used it today. We tossed out a lot of trolls today. This one here was a 15, but I've hit it so many times it's starting to widen out a little bit. I gotta get this thing on the sanding machine, sand it back down again to the proper size. This was originally 15 millimeters wide. Now it's about a 20. This is a squirrel ball that's 12.5 millimeters, and you can see. Hold on a second, I'll get you a little bit closer. It's 12.5 millimeters, and you can see all the shots. I hit this thing on the regular, over and over and over again. I love shooting my squirrel ball. It's a lot of fun. This one here is a 30 millimeter, so it's a little bit bigger than my thumb. This red one here is the same thing as the blue one that's in the catch box that we were shooting. That's a 40. This is the biggest one I got in the target. This one and this one are the same size. And then I got another one of those 12s. Now usually, this is that guy that's about the size of my thumbnail. Same as this. Same as this. And every now and then when I want to shoot something that moves, oh, my string's gone off of this. I've got this guy too. This is a big leather one, about the same size as this. Looks like a pig. It's fun to shoot this one. But sometimes what I do is I take this guy. I gotta reset this guy up now. It's missing something, but usually what I'll do is I'll grab like a piece of tube or shock cord or something like that, and I'll hang it. I'll hang it like this. I'll just let it dangle. So when you hit it, it's gonna flop around and shake around everywhere, and then you try to wait till it just starts to slow, and you time your shot to try to hit it again. So it's a lot of fun shooting wiffle balls. It's a great time. I've got a bunch of shots in there, and you can see inside. I got a couple of ammo that actually went through the hole and got stuck inside. But this thing, you could shoot this thing thousands of times, and it just keeps on going. What else do I got in here? Yeah, so I'll probably end up taking this guy down. Probably this one, because I don't really like to shoot at a 40 mil flipper. For the most part, they're a little bit on the big side for me, so I go for a little bit smaller. I'll keep the troll bell on there, just to put a whack on the trolls whenever we toss a troll out of here. But I mean, that's a 40. That's a 40. It's 40 wide, 40 high. See that? Bang on. So I can keep this as my 40 mil flipper in there, and I'll get rid of this guy, and we'll just put up these two. It's a little bit smaller, so you see the size difference. That's exactly the same, but it's a little bit taller with the loop on the top. Anyway, those are my targets, man. Oh, and just to show you something, I'm gonna take you down here for this one. Okay, so this is how I have my catch box set up on the inside. So I have a hook tied up to some shock cord, so it's stretchy stuff. Whoops. And they're attached to these cable ties with a loop on them. So the cool thing about it is I could set up a whole bunch of these. See, on the other side, I could set a whole bunch of them, and I could slide them up or move them down. If I don't want to shoot this one, I could put that one up. I could put this one up, and we're only going to shoot at this guy and the squirrel ball. And I'll have my two targets there, ready to go. Everything else is kind of hidden by the flap. So it's kind of a neat setup. Works out great. I got this idea from my buddy Rex. He told me he was doing it with that, and it works out great. So I've got my 3 targets lined up. Get my squirrel ball, hit this, and if I ever want to swap them out, they come out really, really easy. And I just put the hooks back in. Whoops. Easier to do with 2 hands, but put the hooks back in, and now I got another one hanging, ready to go. Do you have any tips for me? I got big problems hitting a 5 to 6 inch metal plate on 5 meters distance. Hugo, if you go to my channel, in my playlist, I have a playlist called Quick Tips. It'll have and answer just about every single question that you need to ask. It's pretty simple. Definitely the way to go. Definitely the way to go. You'll start off, it'll explain fork width, it'll explain elongation, it'll explain all kinds of things from A to Z on your release, on how fork widths will affect your aim, shooting long distances. I've got tutorials for all that stuff on there. It can definitely help you out if you're willing to spend the time to check them out. I got lots of stuff in there. Then you eventually learn the ammo trajectory. That's right. What's the wildest dump I ever took? Well, I ate cabbage and a whole bunch of cabbage. I had some old gefilte fish and what was the other thing that she put on the side of it? I couldn't even eat it. It was so gross. It was some kind of mushy lentil thing. And, well, I ate it. I had all kinds of problems with it. And then I dropped that pile of stinking shit right on your mom's tits. See you later, Greener. But I'm a shit shot. So pay me as little attention as possible. Nah. A little attention, that's all I got to do. Is it just a little bit of practice, man. 10 minutes ago, the same bathroom I was just sitting in. Did you mention elongation? I'm gonna watch that video. Yeah, I got some elongation in there for you. Marinating in the stench. That must smell like ass. It did. Ask his mom, she'll tell you all about it. All right, for real, guys. I got a boogie. Catch y'all later. You guys take care. Stay safe. Get out and practice. Be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys. You're freaking awesome. Bye for now.